What's going on, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. I have nothing to really say, honestly. This shit was just I don't understand it, really. But for some reason, I fucking knew it. I knew it today when I woke up. I had a feeling. I said, dude, the entire world is picking us to win. All the underdogs yesterday were putting up fights. And I was like, I know the Falcons are going to somehow win. I fucking knew it. And I was heated, man, when we lost. I was pissed off. Okay? But let's get down to the game, alright? Bradford in the first quarter and the second quarter, he looked not good at all. But I do give it to the Falcons defense because they were shutting down corners. Not corners. They were shutting down the wide receivers. Jordan Matthews, one guy swapped the pass, perfect breakup. But Bradford was throwing some balls that looked like they were going to be picked, but he was throwing them damn things so fast that they didn't get picked. He threw them in the cut, like, you know, really good, accurate passes. But then he was just throwing some all over the place. But then he got Huff. See, the thing about Bradford, he doesn't throw the ball to a receiver. He throws it where the receiver needs to be. He knows the play inside his head. So he tried to throw one to Huff, because Huff was, I guess, supposed to go deep down the sideline. He threw it like that, and Huff starts fighting a corner. Starts grabbing him like this. I'm like, dude, why aren't you just freaking running, dude? And what happens? Incompletion, flag, blah, blah, blah. Ertz on the first play, first pass. Ertz ran the wrong freaking route. He ran the wrong way. Instead of this way, he's supposed to run out. He ran in. It's just whatever. Miscommunication. But overall, Bradford's performance in the first half was putrid. I didn't like it. Okay, but I got to give him this. Running backs couldn't get going. There was no O-line protection. The offensive line protection was terrible for a while. We couldn't get holes for the running backs. The quarterback couldn't stay up. And that's one thing I will give Bradford at the end of this game. He was getting his shit rocked. There might have been no sacks because he got the ball out quickly. But, dude, he was getting jammed in this game. And I seen I think there was 5 hits on him that were near the knee area. There was one in the end zone. He threw the screen. And then while he was standing, like, basically just threw it, the guy hits him right in his knees. And I'm like, yo, everyone in the NFL is trying to get this guy's knees out. I do like one thing, though. At the end of the game, I heard that Chip Kelly gave him an x-ray, a precautionary. I guess they're going to do it after every game now to see if he's all right. That's pretty good. So, stay on top of the guy's health. But then the second half of the game, he played really freaking well. Was 20 for 22 with a touchdown and 100-something yards. And there was a last-minute pick. The pick wasn't even his fault. Jordan Matthews dropped the freaking pass. And it dropped in. It went off his hands into a pick for the Falcons. Overall, I believe the Falcons' offense was decent. Their rookie running back. If people say he had a great game, he's going to be an elite running back. Do people know why he had a great game? He had a great game because we didn't really game plan against him like that. Because our run defense is pretty good, and tonight they were terrible because they were game planning against the pass. I mean, come on, as a coach, you don't say, don't game plan against him, but you don't game plan as much as you do for Julio freaking Jones, who I'm going to get to in a minute. The offense was decent. Matt Ryan, he's whatever. But Julio beat us. Maxwell was getting burnt. He had 2 or 3 good plays, and after that, he was getting smashed. Nolan Carroll, he was getting jammed up too. But the secondary did come through on certain things. I will get down to Malcolm Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins, I like you a lot. You're a really good safety, but you dropped 2 interceptions. You dropped 2, and I believe the one, if you caught that would have caught. It was 3rd and something, but it was near the thing. If you caught that interception, they would have had to settle, not even for a field goal, because you would have caught it. It would have been our ball. They went for a field goal. If you caught it, they wouldn't have been nothing. They would have got nothing out to play, but you dropped the pick. But I still give you credit for stopping them instead. Walter Thurman had a pick. He looked pretty decent. But Kiko Alonso, what about that pick he made? Holy shit, bro. See what I told people? Kiko Alonso is a stud. He's probably the best linebacker on our damn team, and people don't understand that, oh, he ain't this, he ain't that, because they never watched Buffalo's games, or they sat back and said, hey, he really ain't nothing, this guy's good, this guy's... That pick was freaking amazing, that interception he made. That was Odell Beckham Jr. 2.0, okay? But I'm kind of shocked we lost this game, really. I mean, but at the same time, we didn't deserve to win it. I really freaking believe that. The offense came out looking flat in the first 2 quarters. They looked flat. And I'm like, we do not deserve to win this game. Sorry. I almost said Andy Reid. You know why? Because Chip Kelly was Andy Reid Jr. tonight. 52 passes and only 16 runs. You got two dominant running backs in the backfield. You got two Ryan Matthews and DeMarco Murray, the punch, the 2-punch combo, okay? And you got Darren Sproles. And you only run the ball 16 times and pass it 52 times with an injury-prone quarterback. That just is his first time playing in damn near 2 years. And you do that. I don't like that at all. I guess you thought their pass defense was bad, but I guess you thought wrong. Our defense played good at times. This is one thing I want to get down to. People are blaming Billy Davis, to blame this, blaming that. Billy Davis did have some stupid play calls on defense, but I will tell you this. Our offense went 3 and out the first 4 or 5 drives, and they were going fast pace. I tell people this all the time. You can't go fast pace if you're going 3 and out. Once you get the first down, then you go fast pace. You can't go 3 and out and, on fast pace, because you know what happens after that? The defense comes right back on the field. And they're tired. So that's why near the end they weren't that good of a damn defense that they weren't in the beginning of the game a little bit. But give it up to the Falcons, man. They came and they played really well. I still think, it was just a game. You don't win the Super Bowl week 1. I'm not going to say we're going to never win the East. We're going to go 6-10. I don't do that shit. It's only week freaking 1. I'm depressed about the loss, yes. But I was about to say, I told my buddy, I'm like, if the Falcons can make the playoffs. I'm like, how? It's only week 1. We don't know what's going to happen. But if they do play like that, under Dan Quinn, they will make the playoffs. They did play pretty decent. But they weren't that impressive, in my opinion. We just played terrible on offense. And then their offense was pretty decent against our defense. But hey, and Cody Parkey missed that field goal. I blame him, but I don't. It's 4th and 1. You got 2 mad good running backs. Our offense was shredding their defense near the end, and you decided to kick a field goal, which I understood because you want to put faith in the kicker, put a couple points on the board. It's only a 44-yard field goal, and you miss it. So I do blame Cody, and I just don't know what's up with this guy. He misses field goals like all hell in the preseason. Misses field goals now when we need him. He was damn near almost the best kicker in the league last year, and now he's like the worst thing since Alex Henry. I don't understand it. And then you want to talk about Jordan Matthews dropping that last minute pass to move the drive. It's a shame. It really is. I feel bad for him. Look like he was crying and shit, throwing towels at the freaking camera and all this and that. But hey, you know what? I'm happy we lost this game a little bit. Because I hope we are hungry as shit. I feel like we went into there thinking that, we're the shit, we're awesome, we're going to end up killing these bitches. They ain't shit, they ain't nothing. We're going to win the Super Bowl, we're amazing, and we lost. That's how I felt. So next week is Dallas, and I hope we freaking destroy them. We'll see what happens, though. I don't understand it. Our game kind of ended just like the Giants game did. I mean, they had the game right by the balls, and they lost it. We kind of did and lost. I don't understand that, but hey, penalties killed us. Things just went sideways. There's nothing else to say. I will be here later this week with my preview for the Dallas and Eagles game. I'm lost for words right now. If I think of anything later, because this is like almost just ended like a little bit ago, So if I do think anything, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I'm not let you guys know. I'll come back on with more, details. If I go more into detail about the game. About this game, but that's about it. Like this video, subscribe, and comment below on your thoughts. How do you feel? How do you feel going forward? And what do you think, dude? You think this is good for us that we got this loss out the way against a team who everyone thought wasn't going to win, or you think it's just bad? How do you feel? Let me know, and go Birds.